Many want to retire early. They want to live a life of their own liking. They want to get rid of boredom and mundane activities, but only a few succeed. It is the fear that stops them. Fear of having insufficient fund in future, fear of lack of mental occupation, fear of not able to maintain the current lifestyle, fear of wrong decision, fear of uncertainties, and fear of failure in trying out new things. Currently, you think you can choose when you want to retire. But with the increasing job uncertainties, younger, highly skilled workforce replacing seniors, and AI and ML, which is making job redundant, early retirement might be forced upon you. So it's better you start planning for your early retirement in your 40s or early 50s. This will also help you to mitigate some risk if early retirement is handed over to you. I took an early retirement around the age of 50 at the peak of my career, and it was a sudden decision. But in my mind, some background planning was going on. Despite such planning, the first 2 years were full of twist and turn as I disrupted my career. So you should be prepared to navigate it. But what hurt me the most was that my friends started calling me retired, which made me feel that I am an old, frail person sipping tea and reading newspaper when I was full of energy and dream. It took me time to realize that what they meant was that I was free from 9 to 5 job. I was not retiring, but I was re-attiring for the new innings. If you plan to retire early, you need to have support from your spouse. Share your plan, solicit feedback, and answer doubt. But the most important thing is that you should address the unasked concern, that you will not go overboard and start interfering in spouse activities and become overbearing as you struggle to fill the vacuum of your corporate life. So watch my video until the end, where I am going to share 9 steps to plan for an early retirement. And if you have not already liked and subscribed to my channel, which is having more than 100 videos, then please do it. Also watch my other popular video, I quit my job at 50. What happened in my life in the next 5 years. First, kids education. Set aside money for kids education and don't count it for retirement corpus. I told my kids, this is the corpus which you can use. Either you can use it to study undergrad in US, but then you have to self-fund your post-graduation. Or you do graduation and post-graduation in India, and whatever money is remaining, you can use it in your life the way you want it. And if the corpus become insufficient due to inflation or increasing education cost, or you are enrolling into some specialized course, then you have to take education loan and you have to pay yourself. My kids were thankful that I provided them such clarity and made them the decision maker. Kids education is one of the most important deterrent why parents don't go for early retirement. But this approach will help parents and kids too. Second, lifestyle maintenance. Another fear is what will happen to my current lifestyle. And this is a little tricky one. We are so used to the monthly salary deposit message that many of our expenses are tied to that message. But that message will stop coming. You need to make sure that cash flow need to be arranged to take care of such expenses. Here is the suggestion. A. Find out what is your monthly expense. Say it is $1,000 per month. B. Find out what is your major yearly expense. Say for example on travel or purchasing depreciating assets like home appliances, automobiles or phone. Say it is $12,000, you divide it by 12, it is $1,000 and then add it to your monthly expense. Your monthly expense has become $2,000. C. Multiply it by 1.25 in order to give some buffer or some safety net. So now your monthly expense is $2,500 per month. You need to look into your financial instruments and have some annuity, pension, monthly income fund, rental income to provide you the cash flow for these monthly expenses. Third, mental occupation. This is another tricky one which stops many from taking early retirement. You need to have a clarity about the activities which you want to do after retirement. Because you are taking early retirement because you want to do something which your current job is not providing. You want to have freedom of time. You want to have freedom of activities. Then you should be very sure what activities you want to undertake. And if you want to earn from that activity, then that clarity also should be there. And please understand that you will start earning only after a lag, and most probably you will earn less than your salary unless you are trying to build a business which is going to scale up and give more than the salary in future. So choose such activities which is going to provide you mental occupation on a daily and weekly basis. Also, you can use your second inning to experience various facets of life, like helping others, learning new skills, trying out new things, traveling to uncharted territories, monetizing your skills and knowledge, and gaining new life experiences. Fourth, liquid versus fixed assets. I'm a bit biased against having too much in fixed assets, that is real estate. Around the time when I was retiring, I put around 50% of my investments in fixed assets minus the house where I was living, and the remaining 50% were financial instruments which can be made liquid whenever I want. That is, I can withdraw whenever I want. If one is younger, then certainly one can have a bigger pie for fixed assets, but as one ages, one should have a smaller pie. Whatever be your philosophy, you need to have sufficient financial instruments which can fund any major emergency need, opportunity or occasion which comes unannounced. And fifth, medical coverage. A couple of years before retiring, I took a personal medical insurance policy, and at the time of retirement, I converted the office policy into personal policy. So in total, I'm having two medical insurance policies, and every year I keep upping the limit, which is giving me a mental peace in case of any medical emergency. And sixth, debt and loan. You should be free of any debt and loan when you are going to retire early. If you still have anything, then you should pay it off or set the money aside and don't count it in retirement corpus. A debt and loan free mindset is going to empower you to take this bold step. Seventh, leaving inheritance. Do not have the mindset of leaving inheritance. Instead, have the mindset that you should live financially independent and do what you want to do. I told my kids, don't count on any inheritance. Whatever we will not be able to consume, that will pass to them. So they should not make any of their financial plan based on my money. There is a popular Hindi saying which is translated into English in something like this. Don't save too much, because if your kids are worthy, they are going to earn themselves. And don't save too much, because if your kids are unworthy, they will anyway blow it away. And eighth, set a daily routine. Your post-retirement life cannot be free-flowing. It has to have a daily routine and a disciplined one. It should have fitness, activities, hobbies, fun, social connect, solitude, and good sleep. And ninth, revisit your plan every year. Every year, you should take stock of the situation from financial and activity perspective and make corrections or changes as per the ground reality then and what you foresee in the next 1 year. So professionals, it is very important for you to start planning for an early retirement, because it may not be that you will choose when you want to retire, but it will be forced upon you. I hope you like this video. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.